you like the little red ready here?
You sure are looking good.
You're not wearing red though.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Well, this is what we do. We put our life on the internet. Well, hello.
Don't put me singing on there, please.
Oh no, it's getting edited in.
What are you going to do?
It's supposed to be warm the next couple of nights, so I'm just going to unplug this heated coil.
Mm-hmm. We know how that goes.
You're funny. Let's do that and see if that helps bring it back. Because that kale, I don't think likes that warm. I mean, it doesn't look like the soil. It's not that dry. I don't know what's going on. Huh. It's wet. I don't know what's going on with the kale. I think it's done. It's had enough. No more kale for us. Which was a bummer because we actually liked it. Even the kids were liking it. It had a sweeter flavor to it. It was really good when you put it in the eggs.
I think we made one big mistake this winter.
What?
And the biggest mistake we made was planting our greens in this bed with the heated coil and planting our carrots in this bed without it. I think if they would have flip-flopped, which I'm pretty sure that's how we did it last winter.
But now if we'd have put the carrots over here, they'd be growing around that heated coil.
You would have put it in, you would have put your seeds in, not on top of the heated coil, probably.
I think what it is that I had that heated coil plugged in now without it on a timer because of the cold nights. And I think I should have had it where it was only on at night and then not during the day.
Yeah. Oh, I can't look at the sun. Now I'm short. Now
What's up, everyone? Now you're short.
I know.
I think it's an understatement. Oh, it's really sunny out.
It is. It's so bright.
So we're just going through and figuring out our mistakes on this. Well, they're really not mistakes. I don't think they're not mistakes. This is learning still. But these carrots down here are doing still good. Mm-hmm. We'll get some little ones after there, I bet.
Oh yeah, I think we used that seed tray, I forget what it's called, but to plant them. So for how evenly spaced they were, they don't look like they're spaced that far apart.
No. We do have to make some changes. This spring, we're going to add some dirt. You can see, like, I don't know if you can see that, from that finger to the top of my thumb almost. So probably about 5 inches of soil we need to add. So this settled because it was only about 2 inches. So both beds settled quite a bit. So we're going to have to add some more dirt. I think what we'll just do is order some compost and I'll go get it with the trailer and just bring it in by bucket at the end of the world or wheelbarrow it in. That worked too. So definitely going to have to add some soil. I shut the heat tape off on this bed. Hopefully that'll bring it back I think the kale's gone.
I think the kale's done for
but
it.
The spinach is still doing good.
The only thing that's keeping me from pulling the kale is the fact that it's not hurting anything being here.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to plant anything new.
If it doesn't come back, I'll feel bad. We could have gave it to the chickens.
That's the only thing that's holding me back from that too. Is like I feel like they would really enjoy some fresh greens right now.
And Mr. Willie, collards are dead.
Yeah.
I think they're done too. They're just like the kale. I think it's just getting too warm. I think it's the swings, honestly. I really do. Because the spinach. Now look at the spinach.
Well, look at this lettuce too, though. That's suffering too.
The lettuce is too now?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as bad as those, but it's definitely suffering. But this spinach is, oh my gosh, so much hardier.
The spinach is doing really good. And we had a new comment. Someone that never really comments. I forget the name now. Shame on me. But this morning, they said that they found out that carrots and spinach do good. So that's about the same here. And they're in the same zone as us. So I'm curious, when they planted, did they plant sooner than what we did? Because I think that's our downfall. I think we need to plant sooner, especially for the carrots. But if we do it, we have to make sure we trim up the tomato plants.
We just used up a bottle of sage, and I was like, awesome, we can finally use some of our dried stuff. And then I looked in the cupboard, and we still did have one more bottle in the very bottom of some store-bought sage. But as soon as that's gone, then I'm going to start using this. We're trying really to just kind of slowly transition things, so it's never anything too over the top. Like trying to grow all our herbs in one year sounds a bit daunting, but it's so fun to be able to kind of slowly make those switches. In fact, I think we just were able to switch over our parsley. And the funny thing is, we just had that tiny little plant this year, and the amount of dried parsley we use, that seems to be like that was a really good amount. I probably still will plant more next year, but it'll be nice to have all those herbs kind of slowly switching over to things we grew.
The other day, I had someone that asked, why do you want to grow so much like of your own, of everything in like your herbs and everything else? Because we really never did herbs before. You know, we just started doing the herbs. But I don't know about you, but I kind of find it like a personal goal to beat. Like, I can do this, and I challenge myself, and I'm going to accept that challenge. And I'm going to try to grow as much stuff as I possibly can.
It's almost like you have like the top spot on like a video game, and you like want to beat your own top score.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to.
I think Matt and I are learning a lot through the years that we are more competitive in nature than we realize. Like, I know growing up I always thought I wasn't very competitive, but then when we sit down and play a game of Monopoly or something, like, I'm really very much into it. And it's...
She has a hard time losing.
Well, if I give it my all, it is what it is. But I just really want to win, right? And so I think, you know, that all comes back into like everything we do in life. So our greenhouse, our gardening, we get competitive even with our own selves about it. And it's kind of neat. We're seeing some of those kind of personality traits coming out in our kids too. This week, Leroy started piano lessons. And that was kind of fun because we were able to see, he wasn't really too into it at first.
No, but when he saw the scores of everyone else, oh boy, was he into it then.
They had like an online app so you could keep track of how much you're practicing piano, and as soon as he saw there were kids ahead of him practicing more, he was off to practice because he just wants that top spot.
Yep.
And I thought it was really kind of funny because I wasn't really encouraging or discouraging that. I was like, just make sure you do some practice and then you can really get a feel if you like piano or not. But it was really funny.
Is that lavender alive still?
Oh yeah, for sure. So the lavender should come back because even down deep, it should still be alive.
Right, they survive in zone 5.
Right? So I mean, I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we would kill it in here, but it's definitely gonna look like it died back. But yeah, it looks really good in green.
We should probably get a better pot for it. It's gonna stay around.
Is this one not? I'm littering. I'm littering in here.
Littering and...
Hey, this free pot did us well.
So I hope you like the footage.
Yeah.
From Oofta, Minnesota.
I do feel like we say oofta every greenhouse tour. When Matt's done recording it, I'll watch, done recording it. I guess I'm here too. When Matt's done editing all the footage, I'll go through and watch it with him, and I'm always laughing how many times we say oofta. And I guess we just do it matter of fact. I don't even think we realize it.
Just nature.
Oofta.
Oofta. Speaking of oofta, we gotta go back to work before our boss calls.
Oh yeah, let's get going.
All right. Glad you got to see us again.
Bye.